I'm Corinne Davis, joined here by Sod Poodles Director of Baseball Communications, Zach Robbins. Zach, I bet it feels good to have baseball back here at Hodgetown this week. Sod Poodles are coming off of a series split against Corpus Christi. What stood out to you about what you saw that you believe will help this team out against San Antonio this week?
Yeah, I think we talked about it last time that you and I spoke, is that the pitching really seems to be firing on all cylinders, and they got it going on right now, and they're doing well, and especially getting some reinforcements, not just in the bullpen, but in the starting rotation. I mean, I've said it once, I've said it a million times, it's what's going to win you a championship, is having a good, solid pitching foundation behind you, and I think that's what we got right now, and I think that's kind of what you saw in Corpus. I mean, we did a pretty good job of keeping them off the board. It was just more of a matter of us getting on the board a lot more. I think we would have walked away with the series win had we done that, but baseball's funky like that sometimes, so I think there's a lot of positives to take away from the series. The pitching highlights that. I think that's going to help us a lot going down the stretch here.
Amarillo and San Antonio have split total series played this season. What will it take for the Saudis to get the job done in this third meeting?
It'll just be getting the offense back on track, and having Drew back in the building is a big part of that, since he's been one of our best hitters over the last 2 months here, and I alluded to it earlier about the reinforcements that we're getting in the bullpen, and we have Brian Curley in our starting rotation now, and we have Trent Youngblood who's going to be roaming the outfield, and so to have those kinds of guys getting acclimated, especially here, will be pretty important. And we haven't played San Antonio here yet this year, so maybe at least to start might be a little bit of a learning curve for the guys on that side who've never played here before. So we'll see what happens this week, but I feel good about our chances going into it.
I'm glad you're bringing up some newbies that have showed over the last month. Who are some of the fresh faces that we need to keep an eye on that might make a big name for themselves here in Amarillo and in the Diamondbacks organization? Yeah,
so those are the two main ones that I brought up, since they were additions after the All-Star break, and we haven't played at home since the break. So those are two guys who have not yet played in this building. We'll get to see them at some point this week. But Trent Youngblood, he's an outfielder. He's a real quick guy. He's got over 20 stolen bases this year, and so it's exciting to see him on the base paths. And he knows how to take the extra 90 feet when he needs to. And he's had a pretty incredible year this year in Hillsborough. Brian Curley's been another one of those guys. He's had 2 starts with us already. The one thing that I notice about him is that even when he gets in a jam, and he's been in a lot of them through those first starts, even when he gets into those spots, he knows how to work out of them. And so it's a lot more important for relievers, but it's definitely still important for starters as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys in person at the ballpark this week.
Absolutely. Also excited that the baseball drought here in Amarillo is finally over. Zach, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate you. And we will see you next go around. Know who we will also see in person